Hello everybody and welcome back to Aurora Plays Baldurs Gate 3. I'm your humble bard Tim. In the previous session, after descending into the Underdark, we dealt with some Durgar, helped cure a deep gnome of some poison, promised to rescue her people from the Adamantine Forge, and we also fought a bullet and then turned it into a fungus creature. Now, what I wanted to do as well in this session here, this little area here is right near the Temple of Saloon. If you come out the window here or go around the side, you come across a whole bunch of petrified people, and there's a really cool situation here that I didn't want to skip over. So, unfortunately, I set off that trap down there. That's why it's all triggering off. So, yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, you get surprised by this really cool cutscene. Oh my fucking god! So many teeth! Alrighty. So what this guy does is he brings in Drow. He unpetrifies them. So I think, honestly, if you... I actually think if you shoot them... No, alright, let's just... focus on.
Another fight. Let's go.
Nice.
To let up. Heading there.
Now, if I use... with that. Let's use a healing word on Aurora. And then we get the guiding bolts onto... Damn it. Nice move, actually, shooting at the back like that. That's awesome.
Close ranks.
And we might as well rage then. Ooh, missile stairs, please. There we go. They lose their charm if you hit them with the... Ah, damn it, Aurora's paralyzed. And he's down again. I don't know why, every time I use that reaction I miss. I'm not really sure why I ever bother using it.
Not going to last much longer.
Thank you. Is Lazel still scared? No. Alright.
It has it.
There we go.
Dust on my tongue. I offer to parley, and he brings a spectator. Twit. Quite ruined my ambush. Now, you are?
You first.
We simply haven't time for all of my titles.
Oh, really?
I am Dawn, third son of House Bartol, first rank evoker, and initiate of Graven Hollows. Oh. Oh, no, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
What's the problem? So what's that all about?
A memory shard. They hold their glow for years. And it's fading. It contains knowledge that is precious to me. If it has grown this dull, then my enemies have already found the forge. Which bastard stole my glory? Zargrim? Philro?
No, the Adamantine Forge is still hidden as far as I know.
Impossible. My rivals would have stopped at nothing. Unless... Huh. Ha! The fools must have turned back, or, better yet, died in the search.
Of course.
Good. If they had just surrendered their research to me, we might have found the forge together. But no. They hoarded their knowledge, left each of us clinging to scraps. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard. And now...
Oh, perhaps we can claim the forge together, split the proceeds.
Enterprising of you. The others knew of the forge's defenses, its operation, but I am the only one who knows its location.
It's across the river, I know where it
Proved
is.
your power in freeing me, but I need no more rivals.
Oh.
Try to take this as a compliment, yes?
Bitch.
Well, well. Look what we have.
Fuck that guy up. Should get the bonus action, don't I? Oh, no, I've already used my bonus action. Alright.
Time to strike. Taste my fury.
There we go. The fuck happened there? Well, that was weird and exciting. The hell is this?
Vlaakith's will be done.
Alright, we got... Well, let's loot these guys, and then we'll
Let's have a look.
go back to camp and resurrect our fallen companions. Ah, yes, there's the memory shard. Oh no, I can probably do that pretty quickly. I just need to find the chemicals from the arcane tower.
Another step forward.
So you go from the beach. Up this little bit here, and then you've got to get past these arcane turrets.
Scorch marks. And it's not me this time.
So I think with Aurora, I should have in my inventory somewhere potion of invisibility. There we go. Let's just save here, just be on the safe side. So you got these turrets and things, so in order to avoid getting absolutely destroyed, going through the window.
Better not be cursed.
And once inside the tower, and you use Featherfall.
Still alive, so that's progress.
And you leap from this massive tower down to the ground. You grab yourself a flower.
It feels like my magic is getting drained.
You pick the lock. Head on in here. Then you shove the flower into this reactor here, which will power up the tower and deactivate the defenses. Where's the flower? Where's the flower? Where's the flower? Oh, unless it's in the alchemical pouch. No. Where is the flower? Ah, there it is. Susa Blossom. There we go. Now, there are two main tricks with this tower. One of them requires you to check the books, and the other one you've got to find the plants. Because you use the anti-magic flower to activate the device, basically. Now, I'm actually curious, can I... Ah, well, would you look at that? This actually leads you to a secret area. I didn't actually think you could access that by teleportation, so there you go. This just saved me a hell of a lot of trouble. So you've got the lab underneath the building. There's the Tongue of Madness. What's in the chest? Ooh, a shitload of stuff. Dehurst's diary, some silver ingots, elixir of vigilance, and a scroll of fear. Nice. And there's the Timisk spores. It's the other thing that I need. Hang on. Actually, I really should send my supply backpack to Karlak as well. That's most of my weight. Alright. So we get the Timisk spores from here. More basilisk oil to help deal with the people that are being... if anyone's being petrified. No. No. No.
Something good here, I hope.
Alright. So the other stuff in this area here, we're going to go back outside. We're going to get another flower. There should be at least one more. Yes, there it is. So while you have the Susa plant on you, magic doesn't function. So... at least basic magic doesn't anyway. We want to head back upstairs. We want to go up here. Oh, hang on. No, nothing here. There's like specific books that you need to read in order to get through this bit properly. This might be one of them, actually. Can I read this one? The price of that man was certainly this. He is surprisingly excellent company, given the stories that he stood in the way. Invitation, like answered. I've done this quite a few times in the early access bit, so to sort of show you the way that this works in this area here. Yeah, you get the two plant samples. That's all you really need from here. The rest of the stuff you need are books. So there's a series of notes, like random objects that are scattered about the place in chests and things like that. And so what you need to do is acquire those items. Now, to get up and down the tower, you use this thing here. It's basically a magical teleportation thing. You push the ascend button and it pops you up to the next floor. The Threadbare book. This is one of them. So you read that. How can I trust you? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? Alright.
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
So that's one of the phrases that you need. There's more Tongues of Madness there if you need them earlier on. Nope, the item's not on this chest. I think it's the next level up. Yeah, there's no chest here. And there's the Timisk Spores as well, so you can get the Tongue of Madness and everything from this floor as well if you don't go down to the bottom level. We want to ascend. Traveler's chest. No. Might be on the floors heading up. Oh no, hang on. Dusty book. Here's the other one. So you read this. There's light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface. It's awake, tramples everything. We killed the rest so that one can thrive. This is the phrase. You don't want to use this one. So remember this one. We killed the rest so that one can thrive. So there's a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive. Avoid that phrase at all costs. And I'll show you what I mean in a moment. But if you have the anti-magic field, you go to this chest. It deactivates the magic and allows you to get access to this chest. Because if you don't have the anti-magic flower on you, this chest just shows mundane objects. So that's how you get the items that are in this chest, by having the anti-magic flower on you. So what were they? From shipment orders, Mistress Grace. Ah, yeah. So it's the way to get the feather falling boots, Sparks Wall, detect thoughts, uncovered mysteries. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's head up to the next floor. Okay, we got the wooden chest here and the button. The button's kind of funny because if you find the dog collar in the Underdark, when you push that button while wearing the dog collar, it gives you food. On Death and Resurrection. Torn out paper, that's the next bit you need. You read the torn out paper. Silence switches on, I'm all alone. Please can I hold your hand just for a while? So that's another phrase you need. Handwritten letter and roads to darkness. These are the two things you also need. So you need to read that. Yep. And where is it? The road to darkness. Read. Okay. Engraved Githyanki disc.
Such a strange disc. These Githyanki markings. Lizelle might know.
Let me read this. Treat your heart, feel intent for the whip man blade. Back there, yeah. Don't think that's anything. And we got this wooden chest here. Alright. Let's head to the top floor now. Okay.
New sounds to the dampened dark oppression break. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
Now, the reason you need to read all of those books is because I think this is the one here we need to use.
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Come
Yep.
on as if you feel.
Right. So you've got to read the things, because the way this robot functions is that it uses the phrases from the notes to command it. So this one here is if you...
Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug?
Yes, please.
Come here. For just a moment. Let it out.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved, Little, so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. As I already am.
Thank you, Bernard. You're very, very kind. Patched parchment. Yes, now I think if you read this phrase to him...
Come on as if you feel. My lord. My liege.
This one here.
There's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
He gives you a thing. But yeah, if you trigger off the phrase where he says, kill them all, that's what will cause him to fight.
Come on as if you feel. My lord. My liege.
I think this is the one.
You do not believe the secret show.
Yeah, it's the one we want.
Reveal the truth. Do what you wish to see.
There we go. And he will wander over, and he'll pick up and he'll find an object and give it to you. There it is, guiding light. That's the object. So this object is a ring. You can cast light with it, but while you're wearing it, it reveals a secret button on this, which lets you get to the basement. So if you couldn't get to the basement using Misty Step or whatever, like I did, this is how you would get here usually. So, all right. That is literally all that is needed to be done here. So I'm going to go up. And that, quite simply, is how you do the arcane tower. There's very little to it. Very complicated when you have not done it before, but I've done the arcane tower so many times. So it's actually quite simple to... There we go. Let's put the group back together. Ormelium, the Timisk spores and whatnot. And he will make us the magic potion, which I believe should just... it's supposed...
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
Goes well. I've found the mushrooms.
These are fine specimens.
He'll make the formula for us to try and cure us.
It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Ormeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
Alrighty, I will drink the potion.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
Now you
The
want it.
world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
I will draw on my willpower to resist. Yeah.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
I will drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. Actually, no good. Good thing I have some inspirations. Ah! Close but no cigar. There we go.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Ormeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
The potion could have killed me, and the tablet almost did the same.
It holds far more power than it should. For the lava to react to my manipulations in such a way is beyond my ken.
So what's next? Cutting off my head?
Such crude destruction may not waylay a lava like this.
Oh.
But there is another possibility. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
I could tell you all about the Nautiloid. Brain Pile. The Ballad of Brains, Brine Pools, and Boulder Dash. Sure, let's go with that. Hey!
As Ormeluum watches your performance, something stirs in his mind, unusual for an illithid. Joy.
Here, it is yours.
Oh yeah.
May it serve you as well as it has served me.
Nice. Helps not to judge a book by its cover, doesn't it?
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Right, you're gonna get the
I have
poison
never seen
condition.
anything like it.
So what's this ring do again? That's fine. Pop that one on.
More personal research progressing.
So with that, we need to now head back down to the beach, and we can cross to the Adamantine Forge. Ah, there's the boat.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky.
To sail into darkness. This is where we meet our first bastard. We meet Neir.
Human, what are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
I'm afraid Gek is dead. He fell fighting the Machinids.
Damn. The sergeant will be pissed about her boots. Come on. Let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Nope, we're here, and then we'll blink back for the cutscene. I imagine. Oh no. Ah, there it is. Yes, I was right the first time. There's good old Lady Shah.
Sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on true soul Neir's prick.
Drugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the cleansing? Another merc to help the slaves dig?
I am Lae'zel, daughter of Gith, defender of Vlaakith. And I am no slave.
Oh, that one's feisty. Thrin's gonna knock the snot right out of her.
I was told to report to your sergeant.
Aye. He sniffed up Gek's corpse. Found the Hoon sailing his skiff.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle.
Ooh, the tingle.
Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
I'm not giving you a single coin.
Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat-soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Fair enough. Alright, so here we are. Okay, I've got to do something first, I just remembered. Let's go back to the beach.
A faint voice echoes in your mind.
Shit.
I sense you, true soul. Come to me. Come to Neir. The poison spread.
The track drow will die if we leave. Forgive me if I have no tears to shed.
Neir's voice fades, but your head's...
Right. I forgot. What you really should do before you go is... Oh. I was hoping that it wouldn't trigger until you actually see the encounter with Neir, like seeing them trying to dig him out. But it turns out the moment you get to the forge, you cannot do anything. That's alright, we've still got one short rest on us, so the only problem is that Shadowheart's basically tapped out on spells, so she's just going to be a martial character at the moment. Alright.
Light on my feet.
So...
Have a lot on my mind and, well...
So, got a funny bit that you can do here. There's a bunch of spiders having a chat, and you can...
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Dwergar are sending a message.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Murmuth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
Spiders for the Spider Queen. Seems logical.
But it goes beyond logic. Do you not feel it, brothers? The pull for something more. Do you not see it, friend, visitor? Their unfulfilled potential.
You don't sense much unfulfilled potential, but one thing is certain. This crew won't hesitate to sink their fangs into your belly if their Dwergar master gives the word.
Yeah. You know, is he that guy that keeps telling everyone about the useless, hideous spiders he has?
Useless? Hideous? Xanta, is it so?
You see? Father Murmuth's time has passed. Come, brothers. Follow me into Lolth's hairy embrace.
Her embrace. We're ready. We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
Alrighty, so the spiders bugger off, and then you talk to Mermouth. He's like, "Hey, where the fuck my spiders go?"
Don't like. Absolute must have took you in.
Oops, wrong button. You notice your spiders just ran off.
Hey? Oh, those worthless bugs. Always were the stupidest ones I ever raised. Hope the Minotaurs get them.
Alright.
Know any good gnome jokes?
Coming up shorts, I'm afraid.
Alright.
Shit. Forget I asked.
So you've got Sick Pit and these two dudes here. And what you could do here is you've got the poison. This is the... So what you can do... Get the poison. Where are we?
Wig. Sure you right.
Alright. So now the beer barrel is poisoned.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
You can go up and talk to these people here. It's conversation.
Hey, stick shit! Another stick shit! Piss pot. You flirt. Now jump to it. Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
A waste of a slave. He should be digging or scavenging, not serving drinks.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble.
Oh, your captive is most entertaining. How might I get one of my own?
You just take one. They're swarming the place. They'll squirm a bit, maybe give you some lip. All it takes is a stiff crop to get them in line.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're quite the blowhard. I can appreciate that.
And you'll appreciate how few shits I have to give you. Hey! Stick shit! Where's my drink? Coming right up, piss pot. Stick shit talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug, nasty prick.
And if you talk to him...
Piss off.
Hey. No need to be rude. I'm on your side.
My side? I heard the piss pot. You're a true soul, same as Neir. So like I said, piss off.
Alright then. No, you're in trouble. Surely I can help.
You want to help me? Then open those ears and listen close. Piss the drug off.
Okay.
Hells. If Smug could see me now.
And we'll come back and resolve that little situation later. Now, there's a dude over here, who I believe is one of these ones is a trader.
Whoever built it, they know.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher.
What are you looking at?
The rock,
Oh.
the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
I will run a bard history. Try to remember the fables of Forge's Gurm.
You recall the tale of a Sharan fortress armed with impenetrable adamantine, a metal created by a gnomish mage. There were also whispers of the gnome's secret project, an invincible guardian, though its existence was never proven.
What do you think?
I'll recite what I remember.
How fascinating. I told my kinfolk that book learning has its benefits.
Indeed.
A crafty gnome, helping forge a fortress that would last an eon. Mythic metal atop stone hewn by the devoted. That's to say nothing of this tale of an invulnerable protector. It's unfortunate the Sharan's successors found no proof. Doesn't explain this infernal plate I found, though. Here. Take it.
Oh, more infernal metal.
Perhaps you'll be able to figure out why it's here. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it.
I'd like to trade.
Let's see what you've got.
Here we go.
This disc is embellished with Tirsu script. But every glyph is bent or mirrored, every symbol disordered. I can make no sense of it. Wait. The Gavash taught us how to decipher the ancient texts. Let me think. I see the pattern. The writings are fables. No, beyond fables. Heresies. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the Empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son. Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. All of it drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith Queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
Yeah, that was the interesting thing about the tale between Gith and Vlaakith. Gith was the first leader of the species that became known as the Gith. Then they split up and became the Gith and the Githzerai and the Gith Yankee, the ones that followed Gith and the ones that followed Vlaakith and the ones that didn't follow Vlaakith. The problem was that when Gith and Vlaakith went into the Hells to to make a deal with Tiamat for the use of the red dragons.
The skeletons.
Ooh.
You realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Shah worshippers made an enemy of a powerful goddess.
Whatever killed a bunch of Sharans might still be down here. Just saying.
Yes. Need to get the good Dark Justicia armor for.
Proceeding.
Let's get going. Can't slow down.
So our trick here is we've got to get. We're going to do a couple of things before we get Neir out. You need to have enough blast powder in order to blow open the thing. Now, there's a couple of places you can get it from. if you've gathered enough of it as your way through here, or you can find it in the actual forge itself as you look around. The main locations you can find it are with the...
The walls are deep gnome, mate. Well, the chiseling is remarkably intricate.
They didn't live here, though. Steps are too big. Inhabitants were drow-sized.
So, if you zip past up here, I think those people should have died by now. If we get up here... Oh, no.
Seems simple enough.
There he goes. And this one should do the same now.
Snittick's prick! They're dead! Poison. Had to be. Shit! You did it! What now?
Go find some place to hide. Wait for things to cool down.
I know a place. Across the lake. Should be safe. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
Alright.
They're starting to fall.
If you cut through this area here, you'll find the end of this broken-in passageway. A buttony button. Oh, there's a collapsed archway here. What's in here, I wonder?
I'm way too big.
Ah, you can slide it through it if you're a... But in this chest is... Oh, okay. They've changed it. Alright. Oh, unless... Hang on. Nope, there it is. Smoke powder satchel. There they are.
What's in here?
There's also a thing here. You got these Durgar going through the dead gnomes.
You got a brain of your own. Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off.
Hope you're checking them for loot.
You gotta be kidding. These trash don't have nothing on them but rocks.
Rocks.
I will inspect the corpses myself. Yeah. That one's got a thing. You get a sleight of hand to pick that up.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Sleight of hand. With a flick of the wrist.
Quit sniffing around. You're starting to get on my nerves.
Nerves.
Yeah. So this, I'm fairly certain, lets you turn invisible. Yeah, it gives you invisibility once per day. So I think we've got enough explosive powder. So the next thing we've got to do is make a deal with the Durgar for when the fight kicks off, because we're going to need assistance, because Neir, if he's got all of the Durgar on side, is not a good situation. So you want to have a word with these fine gentlemen and lady.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
Indeed I am.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Neir's debt off him?
Look. Don't be absurd. I hate these true soul cultists.
Yet you got that twat soul stench.
Not my fault.
If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain.
You'd be accurate.
Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
Oh, well. I'm no more true soul than you are, you fool.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them.
Well, I was a true soul. They lied to me, and now I want revenge.
Revenge, eh? In that case, I got a proposal. Want to earn some gold?
Indeed. Depends. What do you need done?
Thrin's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Neir. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Neir's got plenty. Help Thrin free Neir. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in?
Sounds good. Sounds good. I expect half the spoils, however.
Half? You drugnin. Fine. Half it is. But first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about?
Yes.
Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it. And we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it.
Alright. Yeah, I've got the explosive powder already. Right, so there's the eye. So that...
No one back home will ever believe this. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
You were seen killing someone. Best explain yourself before you're added.
You guys asked me to do it. What the fuck? I'll talk my way out of this. It was self-defense. I was being attacked.
You're free to go. This time. But next time you won't be so lucky.
Jeez, make up your mind, guys. You want me to kill this friggin' thing or not? Alright. So, the trick is, in order to get Neir out, you need, blasting powder. Now, you have small satchels of it, but you actually need a decent amount in order to get, Neir out. So...
What's that, Vis?
You need to make your way through the temple. There is a gnome that made a run for it with a whole bunch of blasting powder.
The scraps of a nightfall feast.
So once again...
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Have to keep going. More for me.
There we go.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step and I blow us to chunks.
With what?
Wait. What in the hell? Bugger it all. You moved them. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
No. I don't want you. I just wanted the smoke powder.
Rune powder, you mean?
Oh.
Such a damned waste.
Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff.
It's the whole damn reason we're here.
How so?
Look, we're freedom fighters. We need this powder to prove a point. To people who really need a point proven to them.
Oh. I will do a history. Ooh, got it. Beautiful.
Rune powder is gnomish folklore, an explosive of awesome power handed down to the gnomes by their war god, Gerdel Ironhand, a formula so dangerous it was stricken from history, if it ever existed to begin with.
Oh, I thought that was a children's story.
We've heard the same ones, I bet. A fistful of fire that can turn cities to dust.
Well, it's real. And I need to bring it back to Baldurs Gate. A vial's all I got left. And I'm not parting with it for nothing.
Fine, I've heard all I need. Where will you go?
I go where there's shit to stir. And there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone.
You ought to do the same.
These boots have seen everything.
Yeah, so you can get the barrel of rune powder or the whole keg. So, but you've also got the bombs you can acquire as well as the black powder stuff that you pick up. So, once you've gotten the explosives, you can head... You can do this in any order you want, but you can't rest, as we discovered before.
Sad. What's that? This?
I still have one short rest left, which is good. Now, do I have in my inventory... Okay, the boots of speed, because I've got to use them to negotiate my way in.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rope bay in heat.
Hello, Sergeant.
Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Not the most sophisticated way of getting what you want from someone, is it?
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders.
Ah, I see. I nabbed these boots from a runaway gnome. Perhaps they're yours.
Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gick the slip.
That's the dude from the windmill.
Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours.
Huzzah.
Now move. I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories. Just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul Neir. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
It is Neir's head that concerns us.
Indeed. Well, I got some explosive powder. That should do the trick.
That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
Armor of inhibition.
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Personal space, eh? That's a an item I have no use for. Alright. So, Harlak has the gear. Yeah, smoke powder barrel. I think this is what we need. What's the... Alright, so we need to put both of these down.
On my way.
So you put that...
Out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Right there. And we need to split this into that bit there. Put the one bomb at the base. Everyone step back, please. And let me just save this again.
Let's get this over with.
Beldron, can you hear me?
There we go.
Beldron!
How much farther can I go?
Here he comes.
Finally. Worthless slaves. Your incompetence has been my ruin. Neir does not fail.
Oh, jeez. Stop it now, Neir. No more innocents will die today.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious.
Well, I act on orders of the Absolute.
And so you say. And yet the Absolute demands that I cull them. Thryn, carve out his heart and serve it to the Rothe. If he indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save him.
That's your eulogy, but I'm going to call you Twat Soul.
Insufferable, insolent scum. I'm going to enjoy this.
Shut your shitholes, both of you. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin, Neir. And it's time you shell out.
Direct your blade at the heretic, Dwergar. You shall have your coin.
You're damn right I'll have it. Me and that one, we got a deal.
Yeah.
We beat your ass and dig the Jews out from your carcass.
You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Neir is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith.
I'll side with the rebels.
Heretics. Let Neir be your end.
Alright. There's Neir, all the way over there. Actually, what I want to do is a defensive flourish. There we go.
Silence, Barbarilius.
There we go. Oh, jeez. What a weird-ass weapon.
The hammer's gonna fall. Victory awaits.
What the hell's going on? There we go. We got Neir down. Very well with this moving.
Have to keep going.
Unfortunately, I cannot get Lae'zel out of that. I don't have any range targets.
In position.
Haha.
Shit. Brithvoss kicked the tankard. Prick was older than dirt. Here's your cut. Half the spoils, like Brithvoss said. Listen up, Clan Flameshade. We're to cut and run. It's time I scram before the buggers at Moonrise charge in.
And the slaves, what about them?
They belong to the clan. They're coming with us.
Yeah.
Right. No chance we're letting those bastards take the gnomes with them, right?
Let the gnomes go. They'll just slow you down.
Yeah, might be right about that. The more bodies we got, the slower we move. You free, squatties? Get your legs moving before I change my damn mind.
Alright, so what makes Moonrise Tower such a threat?
Place is swarming with absolute buggers. And I gonna mess with them. Some general up there giving the orders, the way Neir told it. Bigger goblins, drow, gnolls, even humans. Ain't no one that won't try to turn. The clans included.
Alright then, well. Leave.
Could have been you. I have to keep going. Can't bear to think about it. You don't need to. We're together. That's what I need a quick word.
Beldron! I was so worried. Did Neir hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you?
Would seem not.
You did just lift a mountain from our heads, so good enough for me, I reckon. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Wulbren. Now.
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to
Ooh.
Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows.
He knows how to make the explosive powder.
Things they want to know too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Well, you can spare the secrecy. Philomena already escaped with the rune powder.
Then it seems you've saved us twice over. Gods above, she bloody did it. Of course she did. Wulbren has a way of attracting true believers. His quest for rune powder was the latest dream he stuffed in our heads. And he was bloody right. He found it. A small cache sitting down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing.
So he has it in his
If there's
head.
a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
Well. I guess we'll just have to free him first.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us.
Mm.
My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. Business that sent us after the powder to begin with. The formula might be gone, but we still have the barrels.
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Wulbren might have kept you around.
Alright. Well, my path takes me to Broomrise. I'll see about freeing him myself.
He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldurs Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
Alrighty.
Anything of use?
Yeah, get those boots of speed back.
Man, can't be.
Ooh.
You're covered in dust. Wait, is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing.
nothing, it's nothing, I swear. I'm your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't have it any other way. Come on, open up.
We need to go back and raise up Lae'zel. Here's the fun part. Neir, I'm fairly certain, has a very nice rapier.
The decaying
We also got to take his head off as well. Forgot about that. I will remove his head. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah. So I had to get that back to the mic. I forgot about that.
The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
Ta-da! The Sword of Screams, yes.
This one is a true soul parasite.
Ooh.
It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
No. Keep the parasite out.
You are not ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things much easier for you.
Yes, I'm not going down the Mind Flayer path in this instance. We got the Broken Moon Lantern.
Jack catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken as an old heart. Nothing but dust inside.
I will Arcana this thing. Yeah.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Let's expect it in more detail.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
And we'll leave.
Put it out of your mind. My sister, dead by Neir's hand. Mana, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Please, no. Mana, it can't be.
There's Lae'zel being all lathered. Alrighty. So let us get this new rapier going. Alrighty. Well, first things first, we should probably go back to...
I'm your husband. It's my job.
Oh, actually, can I tell them that that Myrna's waiting for them at the Myconid camp? Alright, they're heading across the lake, that's fine. Alright, so let us just head back to the Myconid colony. And we need to have a chat with the Sovereign again. Let him know that we have murderized the Neir for him. Yo, Shroom Dude.
Peacebringer, be at home.
I brought you Neir's head. Ta-da!
The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
Huzzah! Let's get high on spores.
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Ooh. Voice of the Circle, class action. And what does this do when it's at home? Ooh, +2 to persuasion checks. Grant an ally +10 to persuasion checks. Ah. So I need to give that to someone else to use on me. But very cool. Where? There you are. Hello, Thula.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
I saved them. Expect to see them here soon.
You did? Then I owe you more than I can ever repay. Thank you.
Also killed the Drugar that were hunting you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
No, I already killed them. It's fine. Okie dokie. So, as it stands, that is basically it. The next section we need to go to. Let's head back to Grimforge. So there's a fair bit of exploring to do still within the forge. There's the adamantine golem to fight. There's a bunch of demons upstairs that we've got to deal with.
Chiseling is remarkably intricate.
Oh, I'm surprised this person's still here.
Steps are too big. Inhabitants were drow sized.
So yeah, we got a bit of exploring to do here. But I think for now, that's where we're going to leave it. We'll come back and we'll do the adamantine forge battle and finish cleaning out this area here in the next session. And then after that, we are into stuff that I have not done yet. Essentially, we need to get that lantern repaired somehow. Because you need to use that lantern to go through the shadows. So I think there's a non-broken version somewhere around here, but I can't remember. But I'll have a quick look around while I'm off stream. But yeah, for now, that's where we're going to leave today's session. Defeating the evil Neir and freeing the deep gnomes. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Baldurs Gate 3. Bye!